Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beer with Dr. Dave. Outstanding. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Now, I've had this beer in the fridge for a while, but I'm not worried about it. I'm going to tell you why. This is from the Hoosier Brewing Company. Now, they're located in Greenwood, Indiana, and this is the Triple Decker, described as a triple New England style IPA. And this is why I'm not worried about it. Number one, it's New England style IPA. Number two, it checks in at 9.2% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are a whopping 70 for a New England style IPA. Yeah, I bet fresh this was really killer. I don't like this condensation off the can here, so it doesn't slip in my hand. But I still think this is going to be a pretty good beer. Let me put it in this bowl right here, and let's open it up. Always put it in a bowl. If you're around electronic equipment, yeah, see that came up just a tad. Yeah, just a tad. All right, we're going to use this glassware right here. We're going to use this glassware right here. And let's see what this pours out. We'll know in a couple minutes if it's fast its prime or not. It's got some nice carbonation on it, that's for sure. Got some nice carbonation, yeah. It's a very lovely orange color, lightly carbonated, nice bright bit of foam. Wipe this off a little bit, got all over my hands. Hey, that's why I keep a roll of paper towels and some cloth napkins in here. You just never know what's going to happen, man. Yeah, the best thing to do would be to do these reviews if you've got a in the kitchen, if you've got like an island to do it on there. That'd be the best thing, but I don't have one, so I do it here. And yeah, it's a very good looking beer. Let's get some aroma on it. Not picking up a whole lot there. It smells like some melon in the background there, but I expected more fruitiness in this. Not picking up any alcohol at all. All right, let's thank the brewers at the Hoosier Brewing Company for bringing this to market. Many thanks to them, and thanks to you at home for watching. Cheers to everybody. Wow. Not a lot in the aroma, but the flavor. Ooh, wait. Now I have let this out on the countertop for a good 20 minutes or so. So it's not cold to me. It's a little bit cool, but it's not cold in my hand. So I don't know what the story is, but tastes great. That alcohol is slightly apparent, but on the flavors, I get a little bit of melon, which I get in the aroma. I get some banana in here, and there's absolutely positively some pineapple in here, which gives it that little bit of sweetness there at the end, but it's not overly sweet. Now, I do like the fact that it's leaving some lovely lacing there on the side of the glassware. By the way, this is a set that was designed by Libby Glassware. This is specifically for IPAs. It's got an etched bottom on it, and that's why it built up that nice bit of foam. But not lively carbonated as you would expect from an etched glass. But if that carbonation is not there to begin with, I don't care if the glass is etched or not. It's not going to do anything. This is a darn good beer, man. I wish I would have had this when it was fresh. 70 IBUs. That's almost unheard of in a New England style IPA. I wrote it down right there. It is 9.2 and 70. Yeah, I wrote it down so I knew I wasn't crazy. Man, look at that. That is one good looking beer. Now I see something floating down here. This might be an unfiltered beer. I don't know. But you know what? Here's my opinion on if you see something floating in the beer. You've already had it. You've consumed it. And now you see something say, "Oh, I'm not drinking that." It's too late. You've already had it. Just keep drinking it. But small sips on this because the alcohol is apparent on here. I don't care how old a beer is. The alcohol is not going to diminish on it. Now, this may have been a little bit more boozy when it was fresh, but it's still 9.2%. A little bit of orange in there too. Get a little bit of tangerine. Yeah, this is a well balanced beer. I got to look for this again. This is from the Hoosier Brewing Company out of Indiana, and it's called the Triple Decker. Yeah, when I saw this in the store, I said, "Well, wait a minute, triple," because I'm thinking triples generally start at 10%, but this is 9.2, and that's why I caught my eye because I thought it was 10%. Still, man, it's a smooth and easy drinking beer considering the alcohol. But this is definitely a full-bodied beer. It's got a full mouth feel. And the carbonation I'm going to describe as medium because if I put the stir stick in here, it'll come right back up over the top. I just have to agitate it a little bit, and you see how much carbonation is flowing up there. Yeah. So it's a very well crafted beer. I like it. Yeah, and the aroma belies the flavor, though. The aroma is really not that pungent. It's not. But you notice I'm taking small sips because I respect that alcohol. Yeah, listen, look at the lacing on the side of that glass. I mean, this is an extremely well crafted beer. I'm gonna have to look for more beer from that brewery because that's the first one I've had. Never had one from Hoosier Brewery before, so I'm gonna have to look into that, see if I can find some more. But in the meantime, my friends, life is short. Be happy, and to that end, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes, and as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.